Alright guys, how's everybody doing today in YouTube land? I'm trying this DoorDash thing after work, I'm gonna give it probably about a month and just, see if it's worth it or not. I'll tell you, so far it's been a lot of stress because I don't know if any of you are familiar with the Houston area, but it's real, traffic sucks, especially I usually get off around 5 o'clock and then try to go dash, and man, I'm telling you, it's like backed up like crazy. But like I said, I'm gonna give it a month and see how everything goes. I'm still, looking at comments and stuff. If I need to make some extra money, like a side job, but I need it. I don't really want to go anywhere. I'd rather do something either from home or, drive and deliver and stuff, something like that. After I got out of the military and, started my own company, and then COVID killed us. I mean, it literally killed my baby sister, and, it just destroyed my business. But, everybody's got a story to tell, and I'm trying to fight as hard as I can to come back from it all. And then I had the issues, with my daughter, and that was unexpected. That was a hard blow. Felt like I got hit by Mike Tyson, but it humbled me. If you go from making good money and you're used to, not worrying about how things are going to get paid, and as long as you work your butt off, you know that you're going to have plenty of money in the bank. And, I worked my butt off sometimes 7 days a week. Whatever it took, the hot, the cold, didn't matter. We had work to do. We did it. We did it the best of our abilities. But, some things happened with the family. There was some jealousy. And because I was able to do things, and my daughter got her boyfriend, which I told them not to get into the business I got into. I've been doing this stuff for 18 years, and they decided to get it anyway, and even with me loaning them my expensive equipment, my trailers, my zero turns, we work primarily on bank foreclosures, for a lot of government contracts, as well as they're all well-known banks. Anyway, we work on their foreclosures. We do everything from evictions to cleaning them up to repairs, whatever it takes to get them ready to convey condition so that they can, put them up for sale. And my daughter and her boyfriend just couldn't figure it out. So she got mad and, called the company and told them a bunch of stuff. And anyway, they didn't want drama with, different family members and all that, so they just decided to tell us, well, sorry, see you later. And it was really a low blow. All the managers there were pissed. It came from, I guess, the owner, because everybody called me and was wanting to know what was going on, because they didn't even tell them. So I got on with, another company that I really like the people, that I contract for. But, whenever you on board with a company in the property preservation field, it takes sometimes, a year before, you're starting to make decent money. And that's what I'm going through again, probably for about the 7th time. And I've been with about 7 different companies. Most of them went out of business or lost the contracts, is the reason that I had to start over so many times. First company I was with was for 11 years, and I'm going to start trying to make some videos about what we do at work and the condition of some of these houses. You guys just wouldn't believe. But, everything from dead animals, dead people, to, you name it, I've seen it all when it comes to houses. Been threatened, had guns pulled on me. I think the business I'm in now was almost as dangerous as being in the military. But Nobody's ever popped a shot at me in this. They've threatened to, but you know, I carry as well. So you know, but anyway, I'm gonna try this DoorDash thing out and for a month and see how it goes. You know, I'm here. Yesterday I did like 4 or 5 hours, and it sucked. I didn't make any money. I mean, not after I put gas in my car. And you know, with the gas prices going up, I feel that you know these food delivery all delivery services are going to have to go up. They're going to have to fluctuate as the market does. You know, as the oil prices go up, they're just going to have to, or I mean, it's going to get to the point to where nobody's going to want to do it. You know, and it sucks because, you know, if I would have been able to do this, you know, when I was first starting out, you know, when I turned say 18 or something, that would have been cool to do this. You know, I was in college when I was 16, and you know, it would have been cool if I would have been able to do this, you know, when I had a driver's license, even at 16, you know, after school, before school, whatever, because I had a lot more energy back then than I do in my 40s, let me tell you. But you know, I like making YouTube videos. I don't know anything about like editing and, you know, the special effects or the AI or anything like that. Anything I talk about comes from me, you know, and I always have different things on my mind. But I'll tell you guys one thing, and I'm not trying to preach to you guys or change your mind about any of your beliefs, because yours are just as good as mine. And who knows, I might be way off, you know, but I'll tell you, it's weird, you know, when it came right down to it, when I lost that good job back in September, I took my last good check and I paid a couple of months on, you know, all of our bills and everything. And I thought that would give me time, you know, because I've done this quite a few times and I know what to expect. But we still ran into trouble that third and fourth and fifth month, you know, and we're still, you know, struggling. That's why I'm doing what I'm doing. So, you know, if this works out, it works out. If it doesn't, then I guess I'll try something else. But, you know, I hope all you guys are safe and happy, and I will talk to you later because I don't want to wreck my car. I'll make a video later on and holler at you guys, but I hope you're having a good day. And, you know, I'm just trying to do the right thing and walk with God, you know. You can, you know, whatever that means. I know what it means to me, and I'm trying my best. Sometimes it's hard, but I gotta go, guys. Peace out. And when I say this, I mean it. I'm putting love out there, and I'm hoping I get love back. I love all you guys, and I wish you nothing but the best. Every subscriber that I have or will have. All right, peace out.